Welcome, tech enthusiasts. In the digital world, your passwords are the keys to your online life. But have you ever wondered how these crucial credentials are truly stored, and more importantly, how sophisticated attackers attempt to compromise them? It's a common misconception that websites store your password as plain text. Fortunately, that's not the case. Instead, they use a cryptographic technique called hashing. Hashing transforms your password into a fixed-length string of characters known as a hash value or digest. This process is one way. You cannot reverse a hash to get the original password back. It's like putting ingredients into a blender. You get a smoothie, but you can't easily separate the original ingredients. When you log in, the system hashes your entered password and compares it to the stored hash. If the two hashes match, you're authenticated. This protects your actual password even if a database is breached. However, while hashing makes direct password retrieval impossible, it doesn't make cracking hashes impossible. Hackers have developed powerful methods to deduce your original password from its hash. Two primary methods stand out in a hacker's toolkit for cracking password hashes: brute force attacks and rainbow tables. Both aim to find the original input that produces a given hash. A brute force attack is exactly what it sounds like, trying every possible combination of characters until the correct password is found. The attacker generates hashes for every potential password and compares them against the target hash. If a match is found, the original password is revealed. This method is computationally intensive. The longer and more complex a password, the exponentially more time and resources a brute force attack requires. A short, simple password might be cracked in seconds, while a long, random one could take millennia. Rainbow tables offer a significant speed advantage over brute force for certain types of hashes. A rainbow table is a pre-computed list of hashes and their corresponding plaintext passwords. Instead of calculating hashes on the fly, attackers simply look up the target hash in the table. If the hash is found, the associated password is immediately known. This method drastically reduces the time needed to crack common or weak passwords. It's like having a massive dictionary of pre-solved equations. Despite the security benefits of hashing, certain practices or outdated algorithms can leave hashes vulnerable. Understanding these weaknesses is crucial for effective defense. Older hashing algorithms, such as MD5 or SHA-1, were once considered secure, but are now known to be fast and susceptible to collisions. A collision occurs when two different inputs produce the same hash output. While rare, it can be exploited. Their speed, intended as an advantage, becomes a weakness. It allows attackers to generate and compare hashes much faster, accelerating brute force and rainbow table attacks. Modern systems have largely moved away from these algorithms. One of the biggest vulnerabilities for rainbow tables is the absence of salt. Salt is a unique random string of data added to a password before it is hashed. This salt is then stored alongside the hash. Without salt, identical passwords will always produce identical hashes. This means a single entry in a rainbow table can crack every instance of that common password. For example, every user who chose password 123 would have the same hash, making them all vulnerable to a single rainbow table lookup. When salt is used, even two users with the exact same password will have different hashes because their unique salts are incorporated. This effectively renders pre-computed rainbow tables useless as each hash becomes unique. Fortunately, modern password storage practices incorporate robust defenses against these cracking methods. These techniques make it significantly harder and more resource-intensive for attackers. Current best practices recommend using modern, purpose-built hashing algorithms like bscript, script, or Argon2. These algorithms are designed to be computationally intensive and slow, making brute force attacks prohibitively expensive. They are also resistant to specialized hardware attacks. As discussed, salting is fundamental. Every password should be hashed with a unique, randomly generated salt. This ensures that identical passwords produce different hashes, defeating rainbow tables. Some systems also use a pepper, which is a secret key known only to the server, added to the password before hashing. Modern hashing algorithms incorporate a work factor or iterations parameter. This allows administrators to intentionally increase the computational cost of hashing. By making the hashing process take longer, even by milliseconds, it significantly slows down an attacker's ability to test millions of passwords per second. This is a crucial defense against brute force. While system administrators implement these defenses, you also play a vital role in your own security. Your choices directly impact how vulnerable your accounts are. Always use long, complex, and unique passwords for each of your accounts. Aim for at least 12, 16 characters, combining uppercase and lowercase letters, numbers, and symbols. The longer and more random your password, the harder it is to crack. Consider using a reputable password manager. These tools can generate strong, unique passwords for all your accounts and securely store them. You only need to remember one master password, simplifying your digital life while enhancing security. Enable multi-factor authentication wherever possible. MFA adds an extra layer of security beyond just your password. Even if a hacker manages to crack your password hash, they would still need a second factor, like a code from your phone, to access your account. Understanding how hackers attempt to crack password hashes is the first step towards better digital security. By choosing strong passwords, using password managers, and enabling MFA, you significantly reduce your risk. Stay vigilant, stay secure.